What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all ain't seen me in a little while. It's only been like, well, I didn't vlog last week, so yeah, at least a week. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good day, a good week. It's Monday. I'm off on a Monday randomly because they didn't get the schedule right, of course. So I'm off on a Monday. And yeah, how have y'all been? I miss y'all. You know, I felt like taking a break was necessary because I honestly didn't have anything to say, anything to do. I was getting over being sick. Speaking of that, girl, while I was all in the last vlog, like, oh, I'm not gonna get COVID. I'm wearing my mask. I'm wearing my mask. Everything will be fine. It wasn't fine. It actually was far from fine. I ended up getting COVID and was sick for like a week and couldn't go back to work once I got here, which would have been fine because it's not like I really want to just go there so bad, but I do need to get paid. So yeah, but I can't believe I got sick, and it wasn't even because of the plane, because I kept thinking like, oh, you'll get COVID on the plane, so you need to sir, you are pulling in this spot real like, my goodness. Maybe he took a chance in his big ass truck. But anyway, I wore my mask on the plane like the whole time, but it was like, it's spring break time. There's tons of families, a bunch of little kids everywhere. And I swear, I was standing in the line checking my bag, and this man coughed on the back of my neck. And that was before I even got on the plane. So I already knew I was cooked. Like, I was trying to really like just push it out of my mind. But I feel like the fact that I kept thinking about COVID so much is part of the reason why I got this shit. Just because, just to show me like, you actually are gonna get what you said you weren't gonna get. I don't know. Did I manifest it into my life? Anyway, I hope that everyone is doing great. Did y'all see we're at 225 subscribers now? Period. I'm excited about that because we just hit 200 not too long ago. So 25 more people have joined the crew. Thanks for being here. We don't be doing much chit-chatting, yapping, spending days together, our days off together, going to a few events when we can. You know, girl, try to be outside. Sue me, want to be outside. I thought it was about to get warm, but honestly, it was warm for like 3 days, and then winter came right back. So I don't know. But as y'all see, I'm in a car. I'm meeting my friend Carissa at the Half Price bookstore, and she's on her way here now. But I had to pick up my car because, child, I needed brakes and rotors on the front of my car. Now, I've been needed them, okay? I got the back done. That's my stomach. We'll get to that in a minute. But I got the back brakes and rotors done, and they were like, oh, you need both. You need both. And it's like, I can't pay for both right now. So pick a set, any set, and do those. So they did the back, and I just went back today to get the front, which has been a couple weeks. And I could have done it before now. It's just every day that I said I was going to do it, I didn't. But we need brakes. So I went and did that, and then I went to Dunkin'. I never really go to Dunkin', but I didn't see a Starbucks or anything else over here, and I was looking, and I'm like, okay, let's go to Dunkin'. So I haven't even drank it yet, so we're gonna do the first sip together. I got, girl, what was it? A medium iced brown sugar shaken espresso with oat milk and 2 pumps of espresso, or 2 shots of espresso. The last time I had Dunkin', it was not good, and I feel like sometimes it's just because you don't know how to order at a place. But this was just on the menu, and I typically get something like this when I go other places. So let's push ourselves back some. So let's see. Okay, period. The only thing they didn't do is give me a straw, which I also forgot to ask. And I know it has this big opening or whatever, but I'm a lady and I want a straw. I also they had avocado toast on the menu with like bacon, which looked really good, but the girl said they were out of the avocado spread. until they got their trucks. So I opted for, I think, the sausage croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. Oh, look, look. You just threw it in here, didn't you? Okay, all right. Let's get it together. Hold on, y'all. Let me make it look like something. My goodness. Okay. Okay, so this is her. Now we're going to do a bite on camera. I don't be eating on the camera like that. I don't like my chew. Is that a thing? Mm-hmm. For sure, you're right on. For sure, you're right on. Okay. Because I know y'all heard my stomach. I was hungry. I'm going to have crumbs and stuff everywhere. But, okay. Here. That's good. That's good. I'm happy that the coffee didn't disappoint because I would have been real sad. And this morning I woke up with a headache. I'm jumping all over the place. But this morning I woke up with a headache. And normally I don't have headaches unless, like, I was drinking the night before and, like, not even on some hangover type stuff, but more so, like, the drink was way too strong. And then I drank it, and even if I just had one, like, it was way too strong. But it wasn't like that. Why are you worried about? Anyway, girl. So, but that wasn't even the case. So I was kind of surprised that I woke up with a headache. And then the first thing I decided to do is, like, get coffee. I was supposed to take Tylenol. Forgot to take the Tylenol. The headache's kind of, let me see. It's kind of gone. I feel better, but it was just so weird because I never get headaches for just, like, no reason at all. There has to be something I did or whatever, but whatever. Woke up with a headache, decided that iced coffee was the cure. I'm trying to think what's been going on, y'all. I just been at work. Yeah, I really wish I had a straw. Oh my God. Okay. Let me get back to business. I haven't really been doing anything but working. Trying to finish that damn course that I've been taking. A lot more work than I expected, it's been good. But just going on vacation and then being sick and all that set me back a little bit because obviously I didn't do any work on vacation and I wasn't going to do any work while I was sick. So I've been doing that. Oh, y'all. Girl, tell me why we going to the YouTube creators event. Yeah. Clap it up for us. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be going because I would have no subscribers if y'all didn't decide to subscribe. So thank you. Community is absolutely very, very important to growing on any platform. And just, like, I don't know, having friends on the internet who think you're cool and you think they're cool and y'all like to talk. So I guess they're doing, like, more cities this year than they've done before. They're trying to hit, they said every state. So a city in every state. So for Ohio, it was Columbus. And at first when I applied, I got waitlisted, which was weird. And I'm like, I don't even know who does YouTube in Columbus. It's a big city. Well, a bigger city than I have been used to, and it's growing. So, like, there are people here who definitely do social media, but I see a lot more, like, food creators and, like, food restaurant reviews and stuff like that, because Columbus has some good food. But I don't know a lot of people in, like, the beauty niche. A lot of girls do lifestyle. I see girls doing lifestyle, of course, because it's your life. But yeah, I see that a lot. So I don't know, I'm just excited to, like, meet people, hear who's speaking on the panel. From what I'm seeing from the videos on, like, other states they've been to already, the food and the drinks look bomb. Okay, can't wait to nibble. Cannot wait to nibble. But yeah, we're going to that. That's next Tuesday, so I am gonna vlog. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Oh, I really don't want to think about that right now, but I'm going to have to think about it at some point this week. Figure out what I'm gonna wear. And yeah, but I'm so excited. Got waitlisted, and then I don't know, just like a week or so later, I got the confirmation email. So maybe some people dropped out or they were just trying to get an accurate head count. Like, is this her? Hopefully it's not her. I've been talking, not you. It's her. So yeah, I'm excited about that. With the help of y'all, I'm going to my first like event, YouTube event at that, and I wasn't even taking YouTube serious that long ago, so I'm excited. But Krista just pulled up. I don't know if she's behind me. I feel like I've seen her, unless that wasn't her car, but I think it was. So we're about to go into half price books. I need to go to the grocery store after this because I want to make spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti in so long, and I've been craving it. And I need to get some stuff for like my breakfast because we're about to get back on the diet train. Okay, we were doing great until that damn trip, and that took us out. And it's just time. It's time. We got to get back to it. So I'm gonna do that. I need to unbox some skincare and like PR and all that stuff later. So we'll do that stuff. But that's really all I have going on today. It's probably just gonna be a very chill. We're in the house, we're doing things. Laundry probably needs to be one of those things. So I'm about to check and see if that actually was her. And then we're about to head into the bookstore, and I'll see y'all a little while later. All right, bye. All right, as y'all can see, I'm back at the house. A little shiny, but we're back at the house. Finished up at the bookstore. Managed to actually go get groceries. Let's talk about groceries for a minute, okay? Because I had to go to Kroger today. And normally I don't go to Kroger. I go to Trader Joe's. Much smaller grocery store. It's a lot easier for me to process. But Kroger was like the closest grocery store to me. And honestly, groceries are $3 million. Groceries are $3 million, and I don't understand how my back is so damn big because I can't afford to be eating. I can't afford it. So she's going to be giving skinny mini by the summer because we're starving apparently. I don't know. It took me 15 minutes to find the yogurt in Kroger. I genuinely almost gave up. And I was using, you know, my mind figuring out, okay, like there's cheese over here. There's like cottage cheese and all this stuff over here. There's ice cream in this corner. Yogurt has to be nearby. Could not find it. Literally just went around and around. And Kroger is big. One of the reasons why I don't go there. I don't need to walk a million miles in your shoes just to get bananas or something, you know? But I digress. I'm waiting on my water to start boiling so I can put my pasta in, and then we're gonna start cooking up the ground beef because I did get the stuff to make my spaghetti. So I'm excited about that. What time is it? It's 4:30. I met up with her at like 12. So I was out for a minute, but honestly, I'll be in the parking lot of a store or wherever I'm at and just be sitting there on my phone. Like for like at least 15 minutes before I decide to pull off. So I could have been home much sooner. Okay, let me show y'all what I got at Half Price Books, okay? Because I don't think it's not boiling yet. We have time. All right, so I got 3 books. We went to Half Price Books and I spent $19.40. Well, $17 before the tax, but $19.40 for 3 books. That's pretty good. So first, I got a bookmark. Look at it. Look at it. Can you see it without the glare? It's like a little dragon, and he's sitting there like reading his book. So cute. Needed a bookmark because I always like dog ear the side of my books, and I guess you shouldn't do that, whatever, but I do. So the first thing I got was I wanted horror, mystery, fiction, like something in those realms. I have enough biographies and memoirs to get through for 2025, not adding more stress to my plate. So first I got James Patterson, and this is First to Die. Carissa got a copy of this too because they had several. James Patterson been writing for years, baby, okay? I don't even know if he is still alive, but if he is, sir, take a break on me. Take a break, okay? There were just rows and rows and rows of books by him. But this one is a thriller, and it seems like it's about this group of women. One of them is a DA or assistant DA. The other one is a reporter. Sorry. Okay, the other one is a reporter, and I think there's some other women too, but they come together and their goal is to figure out who is the serial killer who's been going around killing newlywed couples. Yes. Yeah, I was checking TikTok too to sort of see like what titles or authors would be like good to kind of browse and see if they had. And people were loving James Patterson. I know he's been writing forever. I doubt I've read any of his books, so started with this one. Next, look what I found. If you know, you know. So Ace of Spades is like a young adult fiction book, and let me try to explain the lore. So these two students are selected for a school program. Like, so I know they're selected for a college program or a program, and they're trying to get stuff to put on their application for college, make it look spruced up or whatever. But in the meantime, there's this person who is like spreading rumors about them and starting to text them, and they're like unveiling deep dark secrets of theirs and just information that nobody else would know, and kind of like setting them up for like blackmailing them or whatever. But young adult fiction is still just fiction to be good. They just ain't got all that hunching in there that, you know, we be used to sometimes, and that's good. You don't always need all of that. So I'm excited to read this. This one was $6.99. Pasta starting to boil. The last one, I never heard of this author or this title. This one is The Queen of the Conquered. And it says, on the islands of Hans, some other word I can't pronounce, Rose was the only survivor when her family was massacred by the colonizers. Now, the king of the islands has declared that he will choose his successor from among eligible noble families, and Sigourney is ready to extract her revenge. Oh, Sigourney Rose, that's her name. So it seemed like, okay, baby, she coming after what's hers. I know, that's right. Written by a black woman. Honestly, all I seen was the snake. It was really pretty. But then I seen she's brown, okay? And then she has a head wrap on. So I just kind of felt like kindred spirits. Amen. That's what I got. And they're thickies too. If you see, they're pretty thick. I am going to add these to the must-read pile for 2025. And we are going to read all of these books. I'll keep y'all updated maybe like through TikTok if you want to know how reading is going. I'm not sure how much y'all be into the reading and the things. So I'm trying out this protein pasta. This is the brand, is it Barilla? Like, you know, that everybody normally buys when they're making spaghetti or pasta or whatever, unless you get the fancy kind. And, you know, I feel you. But people normally get this, except for it's the blue box. The yellow box is the protein. And I guess maybe it's supposed to be less carbs, more protein. Hopefully, so that way eating smaller portions, I'll still be pretty full. And I am making a lot, so I think we're gonna probably use pretty much this whole thing. If it's too many noodles, so be it, babe. I mean, we can figure that out later. Hold on. Ever since COVID, I have had the worst, like, just cough. And it's hard for me to, like, cough up the phlegm and stuff. So, honey, I'm constantly clearing my throat or sounding like something is in my throat. And I don't like it. But, yeah, my friend Sheree suggested I try this pasta. So, I'm going with her suggestion. And if it's nasty, I'm going to tell her about it. But I'm so excited to eat. All I had was that breakfast this morning. And that's it. And I finished most of my iced coffee. Their medium at Dunkin' is pretty big. So next time I'm probably going to get a small. Because, like, I was not forcing myself to drink it, but trying to remember that it was there. But I drank most of it. So it's fine. And we got some of our things for our spaghetti. I just got regular Prego because it was on sale, honey. And listen, it was on sale. And then this is the protein pasta again. But yeah, I'm about to start cooking. And oh, look, I have the kind of mama who boils Fabuloso on the stove. If you know, you know. Isn't this cup cute? I don't know where the where the top went, but I still have the glass straw and have managed to not break it yet. So dinner is done. I'm drinking my ISO tea out of here because it is much better cold. Had to come stand in the window because the lighting was better. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to eat, take this bra off, and I don't know if I'm going to talk to y'all anymore today, but if not tonight, definitely tomorrow. Call you later, bye. Good morning. Is it still morning? Afternoon, it's 11:58. Anyway, I'm up, about to start getting ready for work, like skincare, do something with my hair. I really don't know what I'm wearing, but it's Tuesday. And since I didn't work on Monday, that means it's going to be a comfy Tuesday instead of a comfy Monday. Because, oh, I got stuff all over. I really just don't have a lot of energy to be trying to look cute, and it's probably not going to be busy anyway. This is Timeless HA spray. It's their rose extract. They have rose and cucumber. I like it. I've only been using it for like less than a week probably. I got it in PR. I usually prefer face mist over toners. If I have a toner, I want it to be like an exfoliating toner or like damn near an essence, like something really like thicker, I guess, and a little bit more milky. Face sprays are just easy because you go like this and then you're done. The wind is blowing so hard and I'm right next to the window. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's a lot going on. I'm assuming that it's probably gonna rain or storm or something. Literally spring came out for like 3 days tops, maybe 4, and then completely went away. Completely, like to the point where I'm like, is it about to snow again? Like that. And at one point it just rained for like 4 days. Just rained every single day. A mess. Oh wait, let me tell you what it is. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, that's why I don't do this. Matter of fact, well, no, it's okay. No, I'm gonna take some of that off. Almost dropped it. I'm about to take some of this off. I be getting carried away. That's what happens when you set this camera up. This is the Kiehl Skin Renewing Retinol Microdose Serum. I've talked about this serum a lot for the past few years. I like it. If you ever look at my skin and feel like the texture looks really smooth, a lot of the time it's that serum. And when I talk about it with other people, that's I feel like the main difference that they see in their skin is like texture smoothing. It does help to brighten, but if you have large pores, if you feel like your face looks a little rough, this is your girl. I don't remember the price point, but it's not drugstore pricing, I'll tell you that. So if you decide to get it, know that it is an investment. I use it because I use it. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. Then I haven't been using eye cream consistently. I've been doing the topicals, like faded brightening under eye patches, which I do like them. I feel like you'd have to use them long term to see like real brightening, and depending on your dark circles, you probably just have to be for real, you know. But it does smooth out my under eye, and I feel like it takes some puffiness away. So if I know I was out the night before, I usually have been like throwing them on for that, and it's been working out pretty good. But today I'm going to use Clarins Total Eye Lift. This I got in PR as well, and this is my second bottle, I think. I like it. I just feel like you can't do a whole pump, or at least not for me. I need like a half of a pump because it's really, I kind of rubbed it in now, but it's real thick. It feels like the texture of a night cream, and I do feel like it's probably more of a nighttime moisturizer, but because of like the lifting effect and the texture. But I don't really plan on, well, actually, I don't know if I'm planning on wearing makeup today. I put the makeup next to me, but we'll see. But I usually will do this if I'm not like wearing any makeup, because it makes me feel like my eyes are gonna look better. Do they actually look better in the moment? I feel like they look a little bit more like snatched for sure, but I mean, I don't know. It could all be in my mind. I like it. I think it works nicely. Again, it is not a drugstore product. Oh my god, hold on. It's not a drugstore product, so you know, if you want to try it, but don't come to me complaining about the price point, girl. I know how much it costs. Because on TikTok, they will eat you up if you're not giving affordable recommendations. And I'm like, I totally get it, right? But there's plenty of people who are doing affordable recommendations. I'm doing what I'm actually using. And sometimes, by the grace of God, y'all, and people's PR teams, I get products that I might not normally purchase, or maybe wouldn't just throw the money out there just chancing it without fully knowing that I really stand behind it and think it's gonna work. I might not do that. But when they send it to me, that's a different story. And then usually they send it to me, I end up liking it, and then I'll spend the money. But it's like I already know that the result is gonna be there, so I don't feel stupid when it don't work, you know? Lately, I'm gonna spray my face one more time. Yes, the 4 equals 1 because you're going around the world. Lately my skin has been feeling a little dehydrated, which is usually like dehydrated, oily, so I guess that's kind of normal, but I'm trying to balance that out. This moisturizer is the You to the People Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. I like this, honestly. This is PR as well, and I'm using it because they send it. Like, I do like it, and if I ran out and needed a moisturizer that was a mix between a gel and a cream texture, oil free, but gives still a little bit of shine, I would buy that. Like, if I was specifically looking for that option. But I honestly haven't tried much else that's newer because they keep sending them to me. I am a creature of habit. If I find something I like, I use it, and I typically use it for a long time. And then if I try something else, it's just because I had a genuine interest, or sometimes because I get it in PR, and then still I have to have a genuine interest, because if I'm not interested, I will give it away to my friends. Will absolutely give it away. I actually have products that I'm gonna go through because I need to get some stuff away, so maybe I could do that at some point, probably either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I need to go through that because I still have PR that I need to open to show y'all. I already know what's in it. I'm just, you know, trying to connect with my people, wanting to show y'all what gifts we got. So when you see me walk around with a new lip gloss on, you know, don't be acting funny. Also, while we're here, since I just took the little thing off my hair and I'm admiring my locks, get into the roots, okay? Let me tell you about these roots. One, the girl who started my hair, love her, right? But she didn't quite, from my loctician's understanding, she didn't quite twist my hair in the correct direction, which was causing hair at the root to like grow away from the lock. And I still have breakage. Like, I shouldn't have this much hair, but sometimes me pulling my hair up and raking my fingers through it, it does kind of pull some hairs out. And it's definitely been over 6 weeks. So I do have like a little bit of breakage at the top and a lot of hair that had to be crocheted back into the locks, right? But I'm looking at it now, and I've been noticing for like the last week that my roots look a lot different. They're a little bit thicker than they seem like they normally are, so that's nice, and it's causing like the new growth to lay a little bit more flat. And you see, it's not as unruly as it has been at times. It usually would be more like flyaways, and it's laying down more, right? And I'm convinced that every time I take these, right, the Black Girl Vitamins, hair, skin, and nail, every time I take these, I see a difference in my nails and I see a difference in my hair. The thing with the nails is, since I haven't been getting like fake nails, I pick my nails off. It's a nervous habit or something, I don't know, but I'll be standing there. If there is a free edge, like I'm dying to pull this one off, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna try to let them live. They're not as like flimsy as before. Before it was easy to just like peel my nails off or pull the free edge of my nail off, you know. But since I've been taking these, I can tell that my nails are a lot more stiff. Like, they're a lot harder, and they even look better. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but even with no product on, like, they look healthier. So I'm going to order another jar. I have taken these before. I just tend to forget that they have them sometimes because I take the multivitamin or the vitamin D. But I'm gonna get another one of these, and I feel like it has something to do with my hair looking extra luscious too. Could it be placebo? Could it be? I don't know. I feel like it's not though. I feel like it's really not, because I'm noticing the difference. Like, I'm not going out of my way trying to say like, oh, it's working, it's working. It's working, you know? So I don't know. I feel like it's working. I'm getting some more. They have a bunch of different things. They even have ones for like women going through menopause. They have iron pills or gummies, vitamin D, the hair, skin, and nail. They have a multivitamin. There's a bunch of things. They even have collagen powder. I gave that to one of my friends because I didn't really think I was going to use it, but I might get another one on the next round because now I'm a little interested. I've been seeing the girls putting it in their coffee, and I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm like, okay, I like coffee. I can put a little collagen in my coffee. Let me be like, I could be that girl. I could be that girl. Like, oh yeah, a little collagen in my ice latte, because you know, yeah, like I could do that. I could do that. If you want some at a discount, use my code on their website, the Oily SD, all one word, and it'll get you 20% off your order. And it gets you 20% off the order every time. Because I didn't know that at first. I thought it was like an initial thing. Like, you know, sign up with your email and you use the code, get 20% off your first order. No. You give it 20% off every order you do. And I just feel like with the tariffs and literally everything else in the world that is making us financially strained, any discount anywhere I can get it is all right with me. I do feel like my hair is, it's changing in a good way. I definitely like watching the transformation. Also, just know that me spraying this water is doing a little bit of something, but not really anything. I need to dunk my hair. Actually, I probably should just wash it if we're being real with ourselves. But I haven't gotten to that day yet. Maybe the next day off, I'm gonna do it. But in the meantime, we're just kind of wetting it, and I'm going to style it. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do half up, half down kind of thing. Yeah, I think so. And then I'll like do my little edges. I be so proud of myself when I'm doing my edges, y'all. And let me show you what I use. So I got this at the beauty supply, and it was labeled kids. I don't care. I like the colors and the design. And it's dirty too. And so I feel like that means, you know, that I know what I'm doing, because I seen the girl say that on TikTok. She was probably being facetious. I don't care. It's dirty because I be using it, because I be swooping them edges. I'm proud of that, because I was not good at it before. And I don't even know if I'm good at it now. I just like the way it looks when I do them. And I only do like the little two on the side. I can't figure out nothing up here. I actually feel like my perimeter is a little thin right there, so maybe I don't have enough for an edge. But yeah, and then, hold on, lips feeling ashy. This is Neutrogena Lip Sleeping Mask. Got this in PR as well. I like it. I don't feel like I like it more than the Fenty lip sleeping mask that I use, but I like it. I feel like for the price point, it's not bad at all, because the Fenty is at least 20 something. This has to be like half that price. So for something that's half the price and still works pretty nicely, like I put a good dent in the tube so far, I feel like that's worth it. But look at this. That's the edge control that I've been using. I got it from work, okay? And I'm gonna put a little bit more in there when I need some. Could I go to the beauty supply and get my own? Sure. But I could continue to use theirs and they don't mind. You know, I only take a little bit at a time. But let's get into, and then a little side length check. Like, look at that. And I'm holding my head up. Okay, I'm not even tilting. Okay, it's straight up, so you see the link. I know y'all see the link. Look, like it's moving. I'm gonna try to insert a picture of what it looked like a year ago. Let's see. So this is me now. Okay, period. And then somewhere is me a year ago. Exactly. I know. It's amazing. I just kind of like brush the other hairs back and then like, but it makes a little bit of a line. I kind of don't like when there's a full like line of demarcation, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that. The camera's about to die. I'm about to lay my edges down and put my hair up, and then I'll come back and talk to y'all then, okay? Because the camera's about to die. Obviously, it's much later, okay? Recap, right? Camera dies. Sony ZV-1 is a great camera, but the battery life and quality is absolutely wretched, okay? Horrible. So camera dies, and then I take too long on my makeup. So instead of being able to get back on camera and kind of like talk a little bit more before it's time to work, I'm rushing out the door 15 minutes before I have to be at work. Of course, it's work, so I'm not filming. On my lunch break, did not feel like speaking to anyone, including myself. So I didn't film then either. And now I'm back at home, cleaning up my brushes and my makeup off of my bed because I left a huge pile of everything all over the bed. So it's not even like I can come in and strip off all my clothes and just jump in the bed. No, can't do that. Have to get everything, including all the skincare, everything, all over the bed. And still I rise. Like, no, I don't know. I sat in the car for so long, y'all. Like, not for so long, probably like a good 15 minutes. And just contemplated like what I was gonna do when I got back in the house. Because it was either come in and just do my nighttime thing, whatever, take my makeup off, and then just pick up tomorrow at some point. But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. This is the reality of trying to document your life sometimes. Like, things just don't always go as planned. And I feel like sometimes with vlogging, I will get in my head and feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not always out and going fun places and doing things. And sometimes, like, when I am doing stuff, you have to keep in mind, like, doing things costs money. And honestly, as much as money loves for me to spend it, quite honestly, because money be coming to me. I don't even be bothering her. She be coming to me. So, hey. But, like, sometimes you have to budget, right? Sometimes you can't just be going to Sephora and doing all the things just because you want to film a cute video. It doesn't always work like that. Sometimes y'all just get the real life because supposedly that's what people want to see anyway. So I'm trying to get more comfortable just showing that, like, whatever moments of my days that I can share that may mean something to somebody or be entertaining to someone or teach somebody something cool, I'll give that. Hopefully y'all enjoy it, you know. And so sometimes those days look like today. Also, I seen Jackiana on TikTok earlier, and she was doing her makeup, and she sprayed the One Size setting spray on her like cream base and liquid products before she started doing her powder. And I was like, I'm gonna try that. And then she put the powder like on top. So I did that today, and I feel like I can tell a difference in how matte my makeup stayed, or like how much shine started to peek through around my T-zone, especially around my nose, because it always gathers here and then like in the center of my head. And I'm trying to get comfortable with like not patting my face, because my friends know, like, any drop of oil, I'm getting it off. Any shine, I'm taking it off. But I'm trying to learn how to embrace it, because usually it looks better than what I think it is. I just be in my head about it. But this worked really nicely on just like keeping those areas a little bit more balanced. And honestly, they're pretty balanced with the Denisomyrix, blurring balm powder, and this, and a little bit of this. It be looking good. I'm not gonna lie, it be looking good. Also, this is empty. And then I had to rig this spray bottle up because she got to acting up. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know? Why is everybody trying to act up all at once? I understand it's the Sephora sale. Maybe they done microchip the products like they done did the phones. Every time something is going on or you speak a word, now there's an ad. Now, you know, the Sephora sale done started and now all of a sudden my products done lost their mind and they're empty. Like, there's no way. I just got this before vacation and I done did my makeup a few times. But like, damn, enough for this to be empty? I guess. It don't seem right to me though. I can show y'all what I got though today. And I want to open this up. So these are the Shiseido cotton pads. Let me put you on. Let me put you on. Let me put you on. If you don't mind spending a little bit more money on some of your disposable items, I guess, right? The Shiseido, what are they? Facial cotton squares. They're just cotton squares. These are the way to go. I feel like right now they retail for like $16, and I know it's like $16 compared to like $2 or $3 if you get them from like the generic section at Walmart. I get it, it's a price difference, but these are so nice. It's a really like thick cotton. I don't open mine the right way, I'm sure. I'll just poke a hole in it. Let's see. And I already have one open, so I'm opening this just to show y'all, okay? So look. You see how like look how thick it is in the middle, right? And it's super, super soft. It's so soft. These, I can usually take off like all of my eye and brow makeup with one. Sometimes I'll go in with another one just to like make sure I got everything off before I remove the rest of my makeup. I use these with my liquid exfoliants, like exfoliating toners and stuff. Sometimes with like hydrating toners if they like really milky and need to go on a pad. But these will last for so long because you don't have to use a bunch. I feel like when you use the cheaper like cotton squares or cotton rounds, cotton balls, they tear up too easily. And so you grab a handful of them or a bunch of them, 2, 3 at a time, using them to get everything off. And it's like, did you really save any money if they don't last you nearly half the time as something like this? Yeah. But I got these, thank goodness. And then it came, look what it came with. 3, I didn't realize it was 3. I thought it was only 2. Period. These are the Shiseido Benefiance. They're wrinkle resist pure retinol eye smoothing mask. And there's a mask in each one. So that's so nice. I knew there was 2 of them in there, but I didn't realize there were 3 in there. Shiseido is the truth. Shiseido is absolutely the truth. What about these? And then, oh look. This wasn't PR or anything. It's Dior. And look at these. Look at these. Little powder buffs. So cute. My friend Keisha gave me these. She didn't want them. And honestly, they're very cute, which is why I was like, I'll take them. But they're white. So probably not gonna last very long. And I'm sure you can wash them. What I probably end up doing with these though is putting them in my purse when like I'm going out or something, because I keep my Fenty Invisimatte powder, and then usually I'll do like the powder puff square that I was using earlier, but I could use these for that. I don't really care if they get dirty, especially if it's just for, or not dirty, but get makeup on them, you know, because it's just for touching up. So these are cute. Cutesy, cutesy. I am going to do like an actual unboxing and try on of this, but this is, Clarins has some lip stains, so I'll show y'all first, but I am gonna do for TikTok and Instagram, like a short form video, and try on at least one of them. So this is what was inside. And it says Clarins New Water Lip Stain, Kiss Proof Hydrating Matte Color. And then these are the shades. Very, very pretty. I like that. And this dark one here. But yeah, I'm gonna swatch them and everything. This one looks like a little bit more orangey on camera, but then on here it looks like it might be a bit more pink. I'm assuming that these are all pinks and berries and that the color kind of matches what you see on the top, but this one is like pink but it looks orange in the thing. So I don't know, kind of hopeful about that. I feel like this would be a nice in-between shade for the red. And then this one here, now see, I don't know about that because well, let me not take it out, but let me not take it out, and then I took it out. This one, I guess it's a stain as well, but it just looks like it would be like a matte, like liquid lip or something, not necessarily a lip stain, just based off of the color, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna try to film the try on of this obviously soon when I have some freaking free time. Honestly, I do be having free time. I do. I just need freer time. I need emancipated time. Yeah, that's what I need. I just need more. I need freer time, more free time, whatever you want to call it. This is the last thing that I was really supposed to open. These Timeless HA sprays, which of course I used the rose water one earlier. And the second one is Cucumber. It's alcohol free. It has like hero ingredients, hyaluronic acid of course, and then I don't really know how to say this correctly, matrixyl, I think 3000. It says major wrinkle fighting ingredient, increases collagen synthesis up to 350%, period. Collagen is what keeps you looking youthful, babe. And then this one, same thing, superior ingredients, hyaluronic acid and matrixyl, but it has water, aloe water, sodium hyaluronate, which is just the salt version of hyaluronic acid, a little bit deeper in the skin, does the same thing as the regular hyaluronic acid in the skin, but better. Cucumber extract, and then that matrixyl whatever ingredient for collagen synthesis. So I don't know, seem like they're pretty nice. I need to look up the price though before we can really say like, is it worth it? Because it seems like a nice enough face mist, but if it's $70, you know, who's paying for that? I didn't even get to show y'all earlier like my little hairstyle that I did since I got hang time now. My locks, they do the thing where they flop over the hair clip. They used to didn't flop over. They didn't used to flop over, so now they fold over a little bit. Yeah, so a little half up, half down. Y'all see, I did my edges. Don't look too hard, too fast. Quick, keep it quick, because they might not be the best. But that was the style for today. Makeup was super simple. I only like pressed my face with a powder puff like one time today, and I really didn't even have to do it. I just kind of did it. So I really do think that trick works pretty well. So I'm happy about that. I guess I'll be happier when I actually get another one. It is 10:02. I'm about to, you know, do my whole nighttime routine, get myself cleaned up and do all the things. Find me a little snacky because I got some I got some mozzarella and prosciutto in the fridge, so I might eat some of that and lay down. I did start First to Die. It reads sort of like just, I don't know, a movie is the only thing I say. It reads like a movie or like a TV show, whatever, where like, I don't know, it gives you that almost stereotypical like detectives, and like how there's the woman who's more so in charge and the men sort of have to respect her but they kind of don't, and then you got the asshole like partner who's always like saying something snarky, And it's just, it's cool so far. It's cool. It's cool. One thing I find interesting though so far is that it's kind of done from like a point of view. There isn't really a narrator. It's more of like a point of view kind of thing. And one of the point of views is that the serial killer, which is kind of interesting because usually it's like they're looking for the person, you're just finding clues out about them, but you don't actually get to like get their perspective on like what they did. And he's creepy as fuck. Creepy as hell. Definitely enjoyed them people, okay? But so far so good. Once I finish this, I'm going to finish the third book in the Children of Blood and Bone. I took a break from that. I took a break. Great book, great series, but I got Hello Kitty Island Adventure on my Switch, and that pretty much took over. Like I stepped away from the books and I picked up a video game, unfortunately. Or honestly, fortunately, because that game is so cute. Change your little outfits and like decorate your house and do things, and it's cute. But yeah, anyway, I'm tired, so let me take these clothes off and go wash my face. Good morning. I am up making myself some breakfast. Had to get my lunch and dinner ready for work because I'm going in earlier than I did yesterday, and I'm still staying all day. Yay. So now I'm about to make myself some breakfast. If you hear that noise in the background, it is the dryer washer. Yeah. So I tried this, whatever this brand is, they're 000, I guess. No added sugar and no artificial sweeteners, no fat, 17 grams protein. The yogurt I really like is the kind they give you at Chick-fil-A. And that brand, which I can't think of the name right now, but you can get that at Sam's Club. I didn't go to Sam's Club, y'all. So we're gonna add a little blueberry, some strawberries. I'm hoping that some of my friends are gonna be at work today because that is literally how I get through my day. Like, for real. I might have meetings today. But if not, it's probably gonna be a slow day. That. I'm gonna add some granola. This is just French vanilla almond from Kroger. So good. I feel like my yogurt be more granola than any damn thing, which, you know, I'm trying to not make that such a thing, but really. And then I found this Manuka honey, whatever. My mom be buying stuff. I put some on here yesterday. It was good. So we're just gonna drizzle a little bit of that on the top for some sweetness. Dang, it's a little thick. I didn't want to come out. Tastes like healthy honey though. If you know, you know. So that is our breakfast. Not quite as cute because I tried to hold the bowl up and show y'all and everything tilted to the side, but she's back trying to be a healthy girl. Right. plain clothes today. Black pants, little white top. I switched back to my Marc Jacobs tote bag, and I put this little charm on here. So cute, my friend gave it to me. I'm going to get me one of those little boo-boos. If you know, you know. I'm obsessed with them now. Got all the necessary items in here. Content notebook, iPad. This was for the courses I'm taking. Got a book down in there. Makeup bag because I will be doing my face once I get to work. And then I did my hair the same way that I did yesterday. But the one thing I did differently is I put less hair up in the top where the claw clip is. And I like that better. And then having more hair hanging out, it just looks a little bit more even. You know, I always do my two little pieces. Did my edges. And that's it, girly pop. We about to go to work. Look at that. I can't even remember what it was. Some kind of cream cheese and berry Danish. And then we got a vanilla iced latte with oat milk. I definitely did not look at my email, so I did have meetings today. The first one is at 2 o'clock, so we got a couple minutes. I came to this place that just has really good pastries. Their food is good too, but the pastries are bomb. Never had the coffee before. Let's try it together. Absolutely. I mean, it's an iced latte. Like, if you can mess that up, then baby, you can mess anything up. But yeah, I'm just waiting. I have a few more minutes. I'm happy that there's nobody out on the patio. Let's try a bite. Oh my god, it was good. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 10 out of 10. And I only got one because I'm trying to be responsible. And it's like 300 calories for a pastry. The day is going well. So far, so good. It's a little bit slow. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of the things we talk about. And just like strategy stuff. This is actually my first time meeting my new account coordinator. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, admiring my hair, girl, it's giving length. It's giving length. Y'all can't lie. Don't lie. Look at how the tresses fall over the clip too. Period. Exactly. Yeah. I haven't even had the salad and the wings or whatever that I brought yet, which realistically I probably should have ate that before I came to work, but like I don't get up in enough time to eat breakfast and then turn right around and eat lunch and then have to be here for however long before I eat dinner. Like it might just get all 8 at one time. It's so nice outside. Going on break, leaving your job, completely leaving and going somewhere else and just sitting on a patio or like outside somewhere is amazing. It makes you not want to go back inside, no matter how much you love your job, because outside is outside. It's beautiful. The clouds are all in the sky. The sky is, look at that. Look at them clouds. It's just clouding. Girl, it's nice out here. I ain't never going back. I am going to go back. That don't mean I want to. So guess who forgot to end the vlog yesterday? Yeah. So, recap. The meeting went well. It was fine. I hate when people ask me questions and like, oh Lord, do I not have a brow pencil? Okay. I hate when people ask me questions like pop quiz sort of questions, like on the spot and shit. Like, oh, what does this mean? I'm gonna quiz you. We're not in elementary, high school, none of that shit no more. Like, don't pop quiz me. Don't like that. Other than that, everything was cool. The rest of the day was good. I am obviously back at work. And I got a few minutes, so we about to get these brows together and all of that. I keep saying but yeah, that's the end of our time together, I guess. It was nice. I liked it. my days off this week, I don't know if I mentioned that, but my days off this week were not like the same as they normally are, which is why the vlogs were like based around me going to work, because it was in the middle of the week instead of me being off on Mondays and Tuesdays, or instead of me being off on my regular days. So I'm gonna pick it back up on Friday, because I'm off on Friday and I'm supposed to get into something with my friends, even though we literally don't know what yet. We just know we want to do something. So I'll just start vlogging for next week then. Hopefully it'll be a little longer. Next week we have the YouTube event, so y'all will see all of that. I feel like this vlog was definitely a testament to just like getting it done. I feel like I say that a lot about some things, which it just goes to show you that I really just be trying to get ish done and not worrying too much about it. I have been trying to find more balance between like living my life and living in the moment and making content to share with other people. And there's just times where I don't want to share things. Like, I don't always want to record clips of every activity I do by myself or with friends or family. I don't always want to share what I'm doing, or at least not in the moment, or not in certain ways, you know. Maybe a photo, maybe a quick video, maybe nothing at all. I just want to be there and not have to give anybody else like access into it, you know. So I'm trying to find the balance while still being productive and consistent. So that's what this was. You know, your girl's still working a 9 to 5. She's not famous off of social media yet. So, well, not famous. I don't want to be famous. Just have a little extra funds, but I don't want to be famous. Just paid for what I do. That is all. Y'all can keep the fame. It really doesn't look like fun, to be honest, to be famous. Not these days. But yeah, I'm about to finish finish my brows, mascara, tap on a little blush. Hopefully I have a brush for that. And then do a simple lip combo. And that's going to be the makeup of the day. So I have to hurry up, but it was nice spending time with y'all. I hope you had a good time spending time with me. All right, I'll call y'all later. Bye.